Uh, I mean, right off the bat, we're gonna have to talk about dick. There's some time spent on dick in this movie. Okay, I'm just gonna come out and say it. I said it. There's a lot of dick. There's some. They spent some time on it. So,
Have we got your attention?
welcome back to another solo edition of Video Waste Reviews Movies. I'm Jacob, and we're going to be talking about Game Over, man. It's on Netflix. It's the dudes from Workaholics. So if you like that show, you're going to like this movie because it's that on crack. If you enjoy that, you're going to want to see this. And if you haven't seen it, I can't wait for you to because it's hilarious. Not to mention, one of my favorite things in movies is actors that are A, big time actors, B, used to be big time actors, C, are just kind of people that you know that are possibly first leads, second leads on TV shows or movies that take the smallest parts in movies. Fred Armisen is the number one guy for this. I see him all the time in tiny parts. Like the guy from the apartment complex in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. That little role makes me love that guy because he doesn't have to take that role. He's just doing it because he wants to. He's just doing it because he thinks it would be fun. That's when I know an actor is enjoying his job, and I love to see it. But since we're talking about cameos, let's run down the list. The Wild Boys, Steve-O and Chris Pontius, Joel McHale, already said Fred Armisen, Donald Faison's in it, Jill from Workaholics is in it, Andrew Santino's in it, Kevin from Shameless is in it, even one of the bad guys from Home Alone is in it. I mean, the movie is full of people, and they all took small parts, and I love that. It was just another score on the positive side of this movie to me. Now, there is quite a bit of dick in this movie. It comes up a couple times in this movie. Uh, More than one person hangs dong, and it's hilarious. But if that's something that offends you or you don't want to see, then don't watch the movie because it's got some bigger parts. There's some time spent on dick in this movie, okay? I'm just going to come out and say it. I said it. There's a lot of dick. They spent some time on it. So if it bothers you, then you don't want to watch this movie. Now, this is supposed to be an action comedy. And I think that they did really well with this. It is consistently funny. There's some decent action in there. They even did like a headshot scene and like showed the back of the head blowing out. So that, of course, is a little bit more gory than you would expect, but it's really good. It's pretty well done in the movie, but there are some actual action type things that happen in this movie. It's not all comedy. It's kind of like Die Hard meets Home Alone, actually. And oddly, they work well together. It's a really funny movie. It's really raunchy. I won't go too much into it. There's one scene that I found really funny that stood out outside of the hanging dong scene that was just too funny, and I'm going to tell you about it. And it's not going to sound funny, but it is. But the Workaholics guys are all mad at each other, and they all have handguns, and they just start shooting near each other and calling each other bitch and all kinds of other things because they're shooting near each other. Just the idea of it is making me giggle. But the point is, there's a lot of funny things in here. It's consistently funny, and then it gets way outrageously funny, and then it goes back to consistently funny. One other thing that might be a trigger warning: if you're one of those people that can't see a pretend dog die, then you don't want to see this either because they blow up a dog and it's fucking hilarious. This movie really just feels like an old comedy. Like people say, you can't make that movie anymore. Well, these guys did. This is a throwback to comedies that were just off the rails and did whatever they wanted and got away with it. That's exactly what this movie is, and I love it for it. I loved those kinds of comedies. and they are a thing of the past now. But every once in a while, you get one like this, and it's fantastic. As we do here on the channel, we go based on movie ticket prices, popcorn, drinks, snacks, whatever. Would you pay that to go see it in theaters? Yeah. Yeah, I would. It was good enough for me to pay to see it in theaters. I think, yeah. Yeah, I would. It's definitely like a 3.5 star movie, but it was still good and it was so refreshing because you just don't come across those types of movies anymore. So I really enjoyed it, and I hope they make more. I would even take a sequel to this one. I would watch it. If Adam Sandler can keep pumping out those movies like that he's doing, which I will be getting to, then these guys should keep pumping this out because this is more entertaining. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Adam. You have a special place in my heart and in my childhood. But, you know, let's be honest, man. You haven't been doing your best work. You haven't been doing your best work, and I see that. I see that. So, just, you know, let's get it together. No more grown-ups or Hubie Halloween or whatever. Let's get back to the good stuff. Okay? Adam, let's get back to the good stuff. All right. Anyway, so I enjoy the movie. Um, I suggest you go watch it. I think that you'll enjoy it as well. And if you have seen it, let me know what you thought. And if you do eventually go see it, come back, drop a comment, and let me know what you thought. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And you can now find us on TikTok at video_waste_productions. And eventually I'll get a link or something because maybe I'll put it in the description. I don't know. Because typing it in is annoying and it's 2022 and nobody does that shit anymore. And until the next episode, go check out the other videos we have. Adam, I'm sorry, man. I'll call you later. I'll text you later, Adam Sandler.